Hey, this is Chris and Lamb of God. You're watching Rock and Metal News.
Hey, this is Ron from YouTube's Rock and Metal News, and we're at the Biltmore in Vancouver with Ted from Death Angel. And so you guys have been touring for quite a while now. Now you're kind of going back and forth from North America back to Europe and Asia and that. How's the tour been going so far?
Tour's been going good. I mean, we've been going at it, I would say, off and on since last April. We recorded the record in March, then we took a break, did some shows in Europe in April, came back and finished the record, went back to Europe to do another week, a couple week run. Then we came back to mix the record. Then we went back to Europe to do a couple of festivals. Then we were home for about a month or so. Then we started the Soilwork tour, which took us around North America and Canada. Then we came home from that. The record came out. Then we went to South America. And after South America, we went to Europe with Exodus, Creator, and Suicidal Angels. Then we were home for the holidays. Then we started our first North American leg in January, starting off with the 70,000 Tons of Metal cruise. Then right after that, we did a Scion show in LA. Then we went to Eastern Europe for 3 weeks, and we're doing the second leg of the North American tour, and this is the fourth show.
Wow, so you guys have been putting on tons of miles. So,
Yes,
yeah.
tons of miles.
So are you guys still charged up? How is it? Do you guys need some relaxation? You guys still charged up?
We're still charged up, but it doesn't hurt to get a little bit of relaxation. And after this leg, it's going to end in about a couple weeks. And we're home for like 3 days, and we go to Asia for 10 days. We're going to do a festival in the Philippines with Anthrax and Hell Yeah. Then we're doing like Bangkok, Taiwan, Malaysia, Indonesia. Then we come home for a break for about a little over a month before we go back to Europe to do the summer festivals.
Perfect. That's great. That's great. So we have some. How was the 70,000 Tons of Metal tour? Like that? Was it beautiful? I saw some of the clips outside playing out in the boat. How was that?
It was incredible. It was incredible. At first, you know, when we found out about this and we were confirmed for it, we kind of had our doubts. Because, you know, personally, I've been on a cruise, and the cruise is pretty mellow, caters to families and, you know, whatnot, and it's really relaxing. But 40 bands and thousands of fans on a cruise, we thought it wasn't going to go over well, but it went really, really well. It went really smooth. All the bands got, you know, there was no backstage area, no dressing rooms or whatnot. So all the bands got to mingle with each other and the fans, and everything just went smooth. It was great. It was probably one of the best times we've had.
Great. That's great. Now, the new album was the first one writing with Will and Damien. So when you guys were writing the album, how much of input did they have in actually creating the songs, arrangements, and things like that? Did they contribute a lot, or was...
Well, they contributed their vibe. I mean, when we lost Dan and Andy, I mean, the band's gone through quite a few ups and downs within the past couple of years, from the Killing Season touring cycle to the writing of Relentless Retribution. And their influence was their style. I mean, before we even started writing the record, we did some touring with them, and we knew what type of players they were. I mean, I've known Will all my life. We went to school together, so I've known Damien for quite some time. And we knew what styles they could bring to the table. So when Rob started writing the record, he was able to write, you know, more complex riffs and arrangements because he knew Damien and Will could do those complex playing. So they were a big influence as more of their playing style. But, you know, when it comes to the writing and arrangements, Rob wrote all the music. Mark wrote majority of the lyrics, with Rob writing 3 of the 12 songs. And I kind of helped in there with Rob with a few arrangements on certain songs.
Perfect. Now, some listeners, you guys are going to be going to Jakarta, Indonesia soon,
yeah.
And we actually had one of our listeners has a question. He's saying that, wondering what the set list is going to be like when you go to Jakarta. Now, is your set list basically the same through your tour? I know you want to mix it up a bit so it gets a little more creative for you guys, a little more funner on stage. Is there some staple songs that they'll be able to hear in Jakarta when you go there?
Yes, there are going to be some staple songs you're going to hear because it's our first time there. You know, it's our first time in Asia, so we're going to play all the songs from all the albums. But our set's going to be, it's a long set. We usually play an hour and 40 minutes or more, you know. But it's just going to be, we're going to, how would you say this? We're going to play everything off every album. I mean, staples off every album. It's kind of hard, you know. I mean, I know people want to hear other songs, you know, but we comprise a set list of where our mind frame is right now. It's a brutal set list, you know. But, you know, we're going to try to mix things up after this set. You know, right now we're kind of playing the same set with the little surprises here and there. but it's pretty much the same. But maybe after this touring cycle, we're going to change it up.
Yeah, we heard A Room with a View in the sound check. You guys playing that tonight?
That's actually Veil of Deception.
Veil of Deception, sorry.
Yeah, we've been playing it. We'll see if we'll play it tonight.
Yeah, okay.
You know, we've
Right
been
on.
playing it, but we just kind of, there's songs that we play on soundcheck, and depending on the night, if we feel like busting it out, we'll bust it out.
Right on. And we actually had since you're one of the guitar players, we had a question from Buzz Walls. Is there going to ever be some signature Death Angel guitars? You guys ever been approached to have some signature guitars made at all?
Actually, Rob has a signature guitar. His Jackson model is a Death Angel model, and you could order it through Jackson. Go to Jackson Guitars or whatever their website is, and
Perfect.
you could order it.
Okay, Buzz Walls, you can get that. Rob has a signature guitar. And we had a question from the Philippines. Are you guys going to be doing some any big tour dates for SummerSlam in Manila? Are you guys kind of prepared for that? Are you guys doing that at all, or have you heard about that?
We are doing it. We're playing April 30th of this year. Right when we get back from this tour, we're home for 3 days, and we go to Asia. And the first date is the Philippines, Pulp SummerSlam, and we're playing with Anthrax and Hell Yeah.
Perfect.
3 of us, and plus a bunch of locals from the Philippines and probably people from Asia. And we're looking forward to it. It's our second time playing the Philippines. The first time we played there, we had an amazing time, and we're looking forward to going back.
Great. So just a personal question. If you could kick back and relax and you could choose to just watch any live show right now, what would it be? What are some of your band you'd like to see right now?
Right now? Wow, there's quite a few. I've never seen U2, and I want to see U2. The Muse would be one of them. I can't never get sick of seeing Metallica. I mean, they're my band. And I would like to see Pink. I've never seen Pink before.
We all like to see Pink.
I like to see Pink. I think her music's great, and I really like to see her. As far as metal bands, I'm looking forward to, I want to see Machine Head again. I really think
Machine Head. We're going to go see them at the Mayhem Fest.
Yeah, I'm
July
looking
12th.
forward to great guys and great band. I've been really digging their last 2 albums. And
Great.
Looking forward to seeing what they put out.
Okay, well, you know what? Thanks so much for coming to the Pacific Northwest. We really appreciate it.
Last time
And
we were
excellent.
at the Rickshaw Theater.
I was there. We saw with Soilwork, and it was a great show.